And welcome to the coverage for the first game of the evening. We've got a Women's Supa-Liga matchup between the Western Devils and the West Coast Cobras. And it's an early yellow card for Sarah Ranieri for the pullback, and it looks like the Western Devils will have a free kick 15 metres out from goal. Lauren Baker standing over it. And a couple of new signings for the Western Devils, Kim McCartney and April Nossen, joining the side in the transfer window. As we see Waltman, McCartney against her former side, looking for the back post ball to Baker, but intercepted there by Ranieri. Waltman to McCartney, and now Nossen. Baker plays it up the line, Nossen in the centre. And McCartney shoots it out. So they've got a side ball on the right here, the Western Devils. McCartney to Baker in the centre to Waltman, who looks to turn, but Kontinabali does well. Waltman gets it back, swings it onto the left. A good save by Leyland, who comes out to make the clearance. And it's a side ball for Shelby Cochran deep in the Cobras half. Across goal there, that's a bit silly, but Waltman puts her effort over. And Leyland gets a chance to reset, so the Devils coming into this matchup with a lot of firepower. They'll be the hot favourites. That ball over the top, can't get beyond Nossen. Frankie Murray to Ranieri, to Murray, Kontinabali, and Ranieri couldn't quite keep it in. The Devils will get it back. So not much depth on the bench for the Cobras today. Only got, I think, the 2 subs. Western Devils, as far as I'm aware, only have the 1, but they've got Taya Coughlin, who is backing up from the Supa-Liga B match. Coming to the touchline now, as we see Ranieri on the far side, plays it down the line, but Cochran wasn't quite on the same wavelength. Musial gives it to Waltman. Waltman to McCartney. McCartney drives inside and looking for the ball to Nossen, but can't quite find her. Ranieri. Kontinabali, nice ball through the centre. Cochran looked to play it first time out to Murray, but not on that occasion. Waltman, McCartney almost loses out to Cochran. Murray comes in there. Murray down the line, looking for Cochran. Waltman's broken through. Ranieri got to be good here and clears it out. She does enough. Ball falls through to Leyland. Ranieri looks in the centre. Cochran, good play from the West Coast Cobras. Now it's Murray. Marco Khan, it's Kontinabali rather. Kontinabali, strong for options, gives it back to Ranieri. First time out to Cochran, flicks it on. And Nossen from range, but not going to be troubled there. Leyland. Nossen puts it into touch. Murray up the line to Kontinabali. Across to Ranieri. First time ball looking for Cochran's run, but a poor one. Borman on now. McCartney. Ranieri wins it back. In the centre to Murray, and now a chance on the break for the Devils. Waltman, Nossen. But it's got to go in. Waltman follows up on the rebound, and that's 1-0 to the Western Devils. And now a chance on the break for the Devils. Waltman, Nossen. She got kicked in the hand, but it's got to go. So a couple early blows for the West Coast Cobras. And we see the number 40, Stephanie Waycott, coming on. Given away there, Nussin. Saved by Leyland. Kontinabali in the centre, looking for Murray. McCartney. On the 1-2, Nussin. Cuts inside. Out to McCartney. And a foul there given away by Nussin on Murray. Kontinabali. Now McCartney, saved by Leyland. So the Cobras really under the pump here. Nice feet from Waycott. Gets the ball outside to Cochran. Waltman wins it back. Nussin. Borman. Back to Nussin. McCartney looks for the parallel down the line, but can't find the return. McCartney's ball in the centre. Finds Borman. And Borman looking for the through ball to Nussin. But last touch off Stephanie Waycott. And it'll go out for a Devils sideline ball. Nussin, Borman, McCartney. Through ball finds Nussin. Centres it to Waltman. Out wide to McCartney. Ball a bit behind her. Borman. Waltman. Skips it over the top. McCartney. A real chance here. But misses the target. Clear chance for Kim McCartney. Maybe should have done better. Leyland to Kontinabali. Kontinabali out wide to Murray. Murray running out of options. Couldn't find the ball to Waycott. Waltman in the centre. McCartney first time. Waycott losing out. Kontinabali under pressure. Got to be good here. Gives it away. Waltman. Leyland slides out. Squares it. Nussin. Back out to Waltman. But Waycott with the intercept. And now on the break is Frankie Murray. Cuts inside and tries to find the ball after Cochran. Ranieri looking to get back on. And so with the youngsters, EJ Silva and Sam Brady. Cochran, Kontinabali. In the centre, Murray, one back by Borman. Waltman forward, but put into touch. Silva, out wide to Murray. Kontinabali under pressure, gives it away. Waltman lays it off, Nussin. But a good save by Leyland. Again, the Devils should have done better with some of these chances. They're taking it a bit too relaxed in front of goal. And here Waltman might get another bite of the cherry. Borman, Waltman flicks it inside. Nussin down the line to Borman. The return cut out by Waycott. The through ball for Murray. And Murray's run a bit too slow for the pass. McCartney, she still hasn't subbed, and nor has that for Nussin. That ball forward looking for Nussin. EJ Silva does well to win it back. And the ball chip forward. McCartney there to cut it out. Borman. Back to McCartney. McCartney flicks it forward. Looking for April Nussin's run. Kontinabali. To Murray. Out wide, Silva. Kontinabali draws it forward. Silva. Kontinabali flicks it forward. Lovely ball. And Musial forced to tip it over. The header from Waltman almost causing a keeper trouble. Kontinabali off the right, deflection. And it'll be a side ball on the left for the West Coast Cobras. It's looking a bit better. First real chances of the game. Kontinabali uses Brady. Brady down the line. Murray gives it away. It was Waycott rather. Borman. Baker's on the right. But she scuffs her effort. Kontinabali brings it forward. Out wide to Waycott. Brady does well to win it back. Bursting through the centre. But Baker, now Waltman. Baker to McCartney, across court. Borman. Baker. McCartney looks to go down the line. In the centre to Waltman, turns onto the left. Towed away there by Silva. Borman, Baker. Looking for Waltman, but Leyland will clean it up. Silva. Waycott. Over the top ball by Kontinabali. Silva gets it back here. Kontinabali looking for options. Toes it forward. Works out in the end. And now maybe a chance for the West Coast Cobras. Squares it. The Musial does enough. Borman plays it into Brady. Forward to McCartney. Finding Baker now. Waltman. McCartney. Inside to Borman. Baker loses out, and now a 2-on-1 for the West Coast Cobras. Waycott! And Waltman with the partial block. Musial still caught into action. Up the line to Kontinabali. Fires it off the right. And that one not finding the target. Musial will restart the play. Musial gives it to Baker. Baker out to Waltman. Waltman goes long, but a little too long in fact. Falling through to Leyland. EJ Silva now down the line. A good play. Waycott does really well, but couldn't quite find the return. Baker, Waltman, Coughlin. Out wide to McCartney, who still hasn't had a sub as of yet. Coughlin, McCartney. Can't quite get that one under control. Waycott. Stress play out wide. Silva. Centers it to Kontinabali. And back to Silva. Does well. Down the line. They need a return ball in the center. Can they work it? Sam Brady wins the corner. Up the line. Kontinabali. That was a great save by Musial. Off the boot of EJ Silva. And Waltman putting that one into touch. The Cobras have really come back into this game. They've had a good spell of play the last couple of minutes. Waycott, shoes look lively. Gives it to Kontinabali. Got to be careful here. Silva. Back to Kontinabali. First time ball out to Brady. It's a good one. Lovely feet from Brady. And now here's a real chance. But Coughlin's in the way. Silva. Kontinabali. Off the right, but comfortable enough in the end for Musial. As Baker has a sub. Coral Buxy on for her first minutes as a Western Javel after moving over from the Northern Hawks. Waycott cuts inside. Lovely by Waycott. Musial almost looked beaten as she went to ground, but it was a good block by Coral Buxy to deny the goal. Up the line, Kontinabali squares it for Waycott. And down the line for Brady. Buxy gets the toe in. Ranieri. Silva. Waltman picks it up in the center. Resets with Coughlin. And looking for the 1-2. But couldn't quite find the return there, Kim McCartney. In the center. And Buxy looks to back heel. Can't quite pull it off. McCartney has Waltman up the line. Coughlin center. Waltman back down the line. Centers it for Coughlin off the right. But blocked by Ranieri. McCartney, can she turn onto the right boot? She does, but scars her effort. Leyland to the feet of Brady. Out wide to Silva. Just managing it to keep it in. A lovely ball down the line. Waycott will take the side. And ball maybe not on the line, but referee Tas Paraskevas didn't see it. McCartney researches played all 17 minutes of the first half. Having a good debut. Coughlin in the center. Buxy lays it off. Towed forward. Ranieri. Silva. Silva almost using up her 4 seconds. And a lovely ball through. You can see what she was trying to do there. Ranieri applauds the pass. And it's a timeout that's been called by the West Coast Cobras. We'll go to a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Played up the line. And back out to Borman. Borman looking for the ball through, but couldn't quite find Buxy in the center. Borman intercepts in front. And now Silva. Oh, sorry. I was trying to flick it up into your hands. Buxy, Waltman over the top. A lovely ball. And Leyland to Ranieri. Waltman receives it on the right. Cuts inside, lovely. Ball to the back post. And now Brady looking to start a counter, but couldn't quite keep it in. Buxy, Borman, Waltman. Back rows it for Buxy. Buxy out to Waltman. Borman, now she's under pressure. The Devils have been pushed back deep. Borman does well to get out of it. Leyland comes off her line. And the Cobras are going to go 5th man. Leyland with a chance. A nice turn. and has to put the ball into touch. The Cobras have to get someone on the goal line. Waltman, will she go for an early shot? Ups not to. Borman looking for the through ball to Nosson. Ranieri does enough. Waltman scoop forward. Buxy, here's a chance. But a weak effort. Leyland gives it to Waker. Silver, lovely touch. Ranieri, ball forward into Borman. After Nosson's making the run forward. Nosson should have done better there, really. Missed the ball. It was a good chance, a good ball from Borman to find her. They might get another bite of the cherry here. West Coast Cobras have a side ball. Waltman appealing. Across court there from Brady. Waltman wins it back. Lovely feet. Nosson, good ball. This would be a goal if they can work it. But again, Nosson just putting the effort wide. It was a good bit of build-up play from the Western Devils. Just couldn't have the finishing touch, and if they were a bit more clinical, there could be a few more goals up. They've created some good opportunities. Waycott gets the better of Waltman. Still going Waycott. Waltman gets it back in the end, but they've got the foul. And it's Ranieri's kind of range. She can strike them from this distance, at least force a save out of Musial. Ranieri off the right boot. Not a bad effort. Musial getting down low. I thought it was a corner. I'm with referee Tas Paraskevas on this one. And he gets awarded a corner in the end. Brady up the line. Ranieri off the right, but blocked by Coral Buxy. In the center, Waycott tries to dance around Waltman, can't quite do so. One back by Nosson, heavy touch. Ranieri. Down the line to Brady. Nice turn from Brady, still going. Musial cleans up, and she throws long. Borman. Ranieri's got to be careful here. Silva. 15 seconds left in the first half. Ranieri, so one last chance, maybe here for Waycott. But Musial cleans up, and now sparks. Borman forward, down the line, Nosson. Just couldn't get a touch right, and that is halftime. Western Devils 1 through Laura Waltman. The West Coast Cobras 0.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.